Hi everyone, thanks for stopping in today. Today's a different kind of video. It's not an unboxing. I figured I would bring to you my favorite makeup of 2021 and will I continue to use it in 2022. I have a whole bunch of stuff in front of me from start to finish. So let's just get right into it and we'll do it in the order that I put my makeup on. Maybe you don't do it that way, but I do. Like when I say I have, here's a tray of stuff, and I have a lot of other stuff on my table. So excluding the skincare regimen, wash your face, I put toner on, I put my moisturizer on, and if I'm going to add any other lotions or potions underneath my makeup, I do that first. And if I look a little tired today, I apologize. I am little Miss Oreo had a very rough night. I was up till 5 a.m. with her, trying just to get her to relax and calm. I had to finally give her some of her anxiety medicine, and I don't like to do that, but I also don't like to go to sleep if I've just given it to her in case she runs into any trouble. I want to be awake. So unfortunately I was up, but I got some editing done in the meantime. And then by 5 a.m. she was awake and calm and settled, and we both fell asleep for a few hours. So today there's going to be a nap in my future for sure. So let's start with where I would start after all of that, which would be primers. I love a good primer, and I have a good variety that I like. The first one that I like, which is really nice, it's expensive. I'm trying to think if I probably purchased this in like the Boxy pop-up or add-on or drop or mega drop, whatever they're called. And this is from Marc Jacobs, and this is Undercover. And this is a blurring coconut face primer. This is really, really nice. Right here, I'll try to, I'll show some of this stuff. This is what it looks like right there. And when this goes on, it's a little on the thicker side, so you don't need a lot, obviously. I pretty much go across a little bit chin, maybe a little bit forehead, but not a lot. This has, when it goes in, it's very soft and makes your skin feel wonderful and is a great barrier and is not sticky. Feels a little tiny little bit like silicone, but not really. I mean, sometimes if I'm not, if I'm just doing light makeup, I like this because it's light. So this is a favorite, and I use this sparingly because I don't want to have to repurchase Marc Jacobs, but I do love that for a primer. Another primer that still can be pricey but is nice is from Too Faced, and this is the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. And I do like these. These are pumps. A little pump. Now, I'm just going to have to go just to show you the product. Come on, come out. There you go. And this is white primer. So, I mean, I know what these feel like. And this is a lot thinner of a product. Still not tacky. I'm not crazy about an overly tacky primer. But this goes on nice and smooth. I can still smell the coconut from the Marc Jacobs, but once again, nice to go under, and you don't need a lot, like one pump can, I put it in my fingers, warm it up a little bit and then just pat it in where I want it. Nice primer. So, a little bit more expensive, mid-range there. Another primer that I enjoy is from Milani, and this is the Prime Perfection. This is drugstore. This is very nice also. And this is just like a little squeeze there. So I'll put a little bit, and that is white. I don't mind if it's white, clear, purple, orange, whatever. So I'm just going on top. Now this goes on just very similar to the Too Faced. And this, it's kind of hard to tell. This gives a little sheen underneath. So if you like that little tiny bit of glow underneath, but all three of these, I mean, my hand feels wonderful right now, are very nice. But Milani is more on the affordable end of primers. I also love my Touch in Sol No Pore Bloom Primer. And this is a pump also. And you can see, you know, I do use that. That's got product on it. I'm not going to pump this one. It is pink, not tacky. Goes on very nice. One pump is all you need. So I like variety. And then I had tried this a couple times and liked this. This is LYS. And this is a gripping serum primer. And I don't remember what box this came in, honestly. And this, I just peel back a little bit of the, like I didn't peel back the full thing. I know, it's just not necessary. And that is a clear, and this is almost like a water gel primer. And this is gripping serum primer. So it's a serum. So you're getting some nice benefit from that. Love that too. And another one that I do love, even though this is not necessarily a primer, so I'll save that because that's not really a primer. I'm going to put that over there. So they're the primers. Now, obviously, let me see if these are, I think these are eyeshadow primers. I'm just looking because I have so many things out here. Eye primer. I think this is an eye primer also. Eyeshadow primer. I'm trying to think. Oreo's just laying there. And I have samples of this, the MAC Prep and Prime. This is, you know, a skin primer, so you could use that. So let me put that with the primers. I think that's it for primer. Oops. I think the rest of these are like shadow bases. Yeah, eye primer. I have a ton of eye primer. Let me see what this is. Oh, the number 7 Airbrush Away. This is a primer also. I'm not committed to any one primer. It's really just what I grab, what I feel like. I would say Touch in Sol and Too Faced are probably my like grab go-tos most of the time. But I try them all. But I like some of the affordable options. So that is the primer that I love. And will I continue to use these in 2022? Well, yes. I like, you know, this was a splurge on the Boxy. I probably won't repurchase because that's kind of expensive. I would repurchase, and I've had samples of this, the Too Faced, because that is very nice. I love my Touch in Sol, and Milani, I think, is a very good primer for drugstore. So you really can't beat that. So primers on. I go right to foundation after my primer. I don't do my eyes, my brows, anything. I go right to foundation. Now, if I want like a tinted moisturizer, and so in the summer, some days that's what I want. I love Pure Lease Perfect Glow BB cream. Oops, that just went. SPF. Let me get that because I still want to show you. Sorry. Landed right underneath the camera tripod. This is very nice right here. If you can get your hands on this, this is light medium. This is perfect for me. Oil-free moisturizing, natural looking coverage, matte meets glowy finish for all skin types, even sensitive. When I take my makeup off, when I use this at the end of the day, my skin feels better after everything comes off than it did with all the other stuff. This is phenomenal. Highly recommend that. I also, and I'm not sure if you can get this anymore, a lot of products she has discontinued, from Dr. Denise, the Hydro Shield Tinted Moisturizer, SPF 15, oil-free. And this is a self-adjusting color corrector. Love this and have repurchased that many times for like a tinted moisturizer. Sometimes I don't even do like a foundation. Like if I do something like that, I love from Iconic Beauty, the Blur Stick. This is really nice to hit those areas that need a little bit of blur. And when they come with the little caps, leave them on because it helps keep, of course I can't get this one right here. Right here. This is a great blur stick. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. Cover that back up. And I don't use this all the time, but I use it occasionally. And it's here. And it just, I mean, it really does blur and just gives a nice soft finish to your hand. I mean, my hand feels nice and soft. It's like right over here. Nice little like coconut scent. It's nice. Love that. I also love a good drugstore foundation. So I have L'Oreal Paris, the Infallible Pro Matte. Love this. And I have shade 105. Can't even read that. Natural Beige, I think, is the shade. Good drugstore option. Love this. I kept the box. I love for liquid my Il Maquillage, and I do use this often. Right here. And this is a pump. Great liquid foundation, and their matching system is spot on, perfect. Love it. You all know that I love my Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. I use this all the time. That's what that looks like. And I get medium. And this is my go-to almost on an everyday basis. I feel like something's on my face. I'm going to show you what this looks like in case you don't know. So this is the packaging. It does have like a little, I have to pull a new one out, like a little half mirror there. And then this is what it looks like. So it has the different colors. This is made in Italy. It is a liquid when it starts. It's on a clay disc. And it's baked in the sun of Italy to dry. If you would like it to go back to a liquid, you know, wet it and put it on with a sponge. I prefer a sponge most times. Use brushes also. I like the powder foundation part. I can just put it on with a sponge. A brush. I think a brush you'll lose too much. There's too much fallout with that. So that's why I like using like the flat end of a sponge to apply that. Phenomenal. That is my go-to 99% of the time. So we have foundation. We have primer foundation. I'm just trying to get everything out of the way. So if I've done powder, I will, you know, if I'm not doing blush, bronzer, highlighter, all that stuff, I love my MAC Fix, the Fix, you know, the setting spray, and then I will spray my face to set the powder, you know, do my brows, put a lip on, and I'm done. And I didn't bring my brow stuff out here. How funny is that? Okay, I'll have to get that. And real fast, I don't generally use concealer. I don't even, like, I have the Merit Beauty, I can't even get these lids off. Sometimes they're so difficult. I like the little concealer foundation stick. This is a great spot concealer, personally. I also like from Milani the Retouch and Erase. I didn't bring everything out here. I love Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Trying to think what other concealer I have. I have the, you know, the Tarte Shape Tape. That's a little much for me, but a little tiny dot. Like, I couldn't bring every single product out here, but I don't use concealer on a day-to-day. So that's why it's not, like, highlighted as something I love. Well, everything's going to fall over. So if I, you know, and if I do powder, foundation, concealer goes on first. If I do liquid, then obviously concealer goes on top. So, now we have our face ready to go. If I'm going to use blush, which, you know, most times I do, I have, let me make sure this is a blush. Yes, Hourglass, love Hourglass. And these are the Ambient Light blush. Comes with a little mirror. I like this one. It's light and it's not a sparkle. I don't know if I can... That's what that looks like. I don't know if that's gonna... It's a light wash of like a little pink right there. Nice. Love it. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. Right there. I've been liking the MAC blush that I received in my AIA Beauty. And this is Melba. This is a matte blush. This just pops open. I cannot get these containers open. Why? Ugh. I cannot. What's this? Oh, there we go. So that's what that looks like. I've used this a few times. I'm just trying to not use the same finger. That's what that looks like. So we'll put that next to it. So that's a little more of like a coral pink hue, where the hourglass glass is lighter. I do have some wipes here. Let's see if I can just clean my finger off so I have some fingers to go with the product with. Okay. I love Benefit Georgia Peach. This is phenomenal. It just comes with like a little brush, which I use, and this is what this looks like. So this is obviously more peach tone. You can see it right there. And I'll just, and this is very light, which I like. And it's right here on the very end of my hand, very light. And then I just put this back in, and if I travel, then I have that with me. So I don't have to, if I, don't have a brush, I can just use that. So that's blush. And let me, oh, that goes there. Highlight. I don't know where to put all this stuff. Highlighter, obviously, I love Ofra, and this is Rodeo Drive. Love Ofra Rodeo Drive as a highlight. I think I'm going to have to go on this hand. Look at that. That is phenomenal. This powerful. You don't need a lot. Sometimes I like the gold right there. Love. Let's get that off my finger. For highlighter, Laura Geller, and this is Baked Highlight, and this is French Vanilla. This is probably my go-to. There is a little mirror, just like on the foundation. That's what that looks like. And I'll put that next to it. You can see this is more matte, and it's lighter. But it still gives you a nice little wash, if that's what you want. And sometimes that's all I want. And then this one is from Vesca, right here. And it has a mirror, and this is more like a shimmer. Sometimes I want that. That's what that looks like. And we'll just come on the other side. And then let's go. So I can. And that's right here. So the Ofra is the most powerful highlight, obviously. But I still, will switch it up. I went out of order a little bit, I can see from my tray. So I will, still, let me get this stuff off so that I have an area that I can still put some stuff on. I'm telling you, I love the primers. I think I have a nice little collection of the primers. I enjoy them. Something else that I love, like all over face, this is Bobbi Brown little pot, and this is vitamin enriched face base. This is my second one. I have received another sample. That's what that looks like. This smells so nice, and I use this more like to put in areas that I want to sort of conceal, like what is that stuff called? Primer. And then I like this, and this is from the Beauty Crop Stuck on You. And this is an eye primer right here. I have used it. Nice. This is a little, and it goes on. Looks like there's kind of hard to see that there's a little bit of color there. But it just gives, and you really can't even see it. I can't even show you. Like the color does not overly come off, but it gives your eye a nice evenness to it. If you're a little dry, it moisturizes it just a little bit. So other eye primers, like eyeshadow bases that I like. And this is from Elizabeth Mott, and this is an eyeshadow primer. Thank Me Later. I enjoy that. This one I like a lot from Viseart. And this is a seamless eye primer. Received all these in boxes. Love it. Face primer, Urban Decay All Nighter. I have tons of samples, so I have 2 here. And then from Urban Decay, I have the eyeshadow primer potion. Little sample, but I use that sparingly. Love it. And then from Anastasia, I have an eye primer, and I use this sparingly also. So that's like some of the primers. Let me see what this is. from Mirabella, an eyeshadow primer. And this is like a doe foot right here. And this, when you put it on, you know, is like skin tone. As you can see right here, just like skin tone, which, you know, sometimes is nice. And then you just rub it in, and it does, you know, just kind of blur out a little bit. If you have redness, or you can see your veining, you know, as you get older, that stuff happens. So I have that. I know I went out of order, but that's okay. Setting powders, love the Too Faced Born This Way, and this is translucent. Now I'm not going to open these because they'll be all over the place. From Becca, love this one. This is Hydra Mist, and this one you have to keep the cap on because this is actually beautiful powder. I mean, you have to keep the cap on all of them. And from Tarte, I have the Shape Tape setting powder right here. Here it is. You can see it underneath. Love. Oops, this stuff is going to go all over the place. For a setting powder. Love. So we did everything now for bronzer. And I don't use bronzer a lot. Gigi Gorgeous. This is the Sick Sculpt. Love this. And I have used it a few times, not too often. I don't mix them. I, you know, go darker for contour and then lighten up for bronze. Love that. Yeah, Oreos all over the place. Honey, it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay, mama. From Galactic. And this is Matte Bronzer in Cabo. Love. This is nice. Right there. I'm going to try to put it somewhere where you can see it. Right there. I should have done the Gigi Gorgeous. So there's that bronzer. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. This is another one. I don't know if I've tried this one. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Let me see if I've tried this yet. Yes, I have. From LYS. I don't know what that stands for. Of course, I can't read. No Limits Matte Bronzer. Oh, it's got my fingerprints all over it. It does come with a mirror. This is what that looks like. That shade. This is like a deeper, right there. Deeper shade. Just trying to use the same wipe to get all this stuff off. And then probably my favorite is right here from Iconic London. And this is Light Bronze. Fingerprints are all over this. This is beautiful. And this is my preferred. And this I've had my fingers in, my brushes, and it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. And then I just put on the side. So for me, that's like my favorite because it's not like too dark. I can, you know, get the wash of a little bit of color on my face that I want without like overdoing it. I have some favorite mascaras, of course, and I'm not going to obviously sample these. Tarte Surfer Curl, love it. Let me get this out of here so I can put these back. I love the City Beauty Beyond Mascara full. I kept it. Very expensive, but wonderful. Another Tarte, and this is Man Eater. Love it. And then from Merit Beauty, I kept their full size and love their mascara. Now, I love all mascaras, but they're my favorites. Like I said, I prefer a sponge that has the flat so I can put my foundation on. I can get in there if I need to get around my eyes. I like this versus the like teardrop style. So that's all that. Now, I will get my brow stuff because I forgot. Eyeliners, long wear gel liners usually. I like this one from Milk Makeup. And this is right here. This is let me put that there. A nice navy. And then on the other end, you get your little smudger. I've never used the smudger. So there's that one right there, navy. And these are probably my all-time favorite. And these are from Dose of Color right here. You can see the shades. My camera shut off. So this is the gray right here. It's the second one. Love these. I prefer a gel. I do like the pencil ones too. This is a nice little like burgundy color. This is really pretty. right here. I'll put that next to it. Like a brown burgundy right there. Love. The other day I had the blue on and love it. And this is another navy, which let me put it next to the other navy so you can see this is a brighter color. And that's right up here. So you can see this one versus the Milk Makeup lighter. I don't know if I can get these off. And these, you know, they do come off. Let me get another wipe. Face wipes, I don't care. I try not to use too many of them. But, you know, I do use them. Especially if I'm going to do this kind of stuff. Oreo is struggling. She's just not. I have her sitting right next to me. And then for brows, brow gel. I like $1 Billion brow gel. And this is just a clear, it looks like an eyeshadow, you know, brush. It just says clear. I use this at night. So I love the brow gel. And I use this at nighttime when I have nothing on after I've cleansed my face. It just helps train your brows to stay. And I generally use that after I do brow products. I am a Gimme Brow. Love it. And this is number 3. You know, it's just a little tiny, you know, brush. Love that. And I have been loving the Hourglass Arch. Comes with, you know, the product is on this side. And I like, and this is dirty, spoolie. Love that for brows. Let me see. What do I have left? I think I've covered everything. I'm going to show you a few palettes that I have been pulling for lately. And then we'll end for my favorites. I probably will continue to use good majority of these products. I mean, it seems like a lot, but not when you break it down by quadrant. So for eyeshadow palettes, I have not tried this one yet, but I want to. And this is from Il Makiage, the Color Boss Quad. It's not even out of the box. Some of these are not even out of the box. Such a bad habit of leaving them in the box. But I want to try this so bad, so I'm going to make it my mission and keep it with my everyday palettes and try it. I think that's gorgeous. Bougie packaging, so I'm excited for that. This is still in the box too. This is a favorite of mine, ColourPop Going Coconuts. I said I was going to debox all this stuff, but I like leaving them in the box. So here's the palette, like the plastic base. Nice mirror. I love this. I have used it. Love this for a neutral. And I've actually used, what is that called? Cocoa Crush. A little bit of glitter just like in the center. Love that palette. So if you can get your hands on, their palettes are phenomenal. And they're so affordable. So affordable. Lately, I've been pulling for the Too Faced Just Peachy. This is probably right up there with favorites for me. This is what this looks like. Beautiful. I love the opening. It's like a little, like the old-fashioned purse openings. Beautiful mirror. So I'm going to try to block it with my hands. This is what that looks like. This palette smells still. And I've had this for a while. I have not gone too far over this way. Mainly stayed in the lighter, like more this side. I've used a few of the darker browns. The berry, no. And like that peach punch, no. But love this palette. The other day, I was in a rush and had just washed all my brushes. I use this palette because I keep this in my bathroom. I used my finger. I used my little finger, went into the all over lid shade, used my ring finger, and went in with one of the browns. I don't remember what brown it was. I think I went in with Peach Tea at first, and then maybe Peach Tart, and literally just darkened up my crease. And then I used Peach Butter to just lighten in the front, and Peach Meringue under brow in the inner corner, and 2 seconds I was out the door. I didn't have time, and I didn't want to dirty. I didn't have eyeshadow on. I didn't want to dirty my brushes. I just washed every one of them. So I used my fingers, and guess what? It worked fine. My girlfriend was like, your makeup looks great. And I'm like, fingers. True and tried favorite for me, Urban Decay Naked. I think they discontinued this. So this is not the original packaging, because I totally hit pan on every single one. So this one I have used, not a ton. I don't know how to block that, so I'm going to just stick the wipes there. Comes with a little brush thing. I don't think I've ever used it. Love this palette. This will probably be all-time favorite palette. Love, love, love. And I keep these on the shelf in my linen closet, just like this. You know, I just have them stacked up, just like this. And like I said, I'm making it my mission to use that. So when I want eyeshadow, I just decide what one I'm using, pull them out, and go for it. So we covered primer, foundation, concealers, eyeshadow, BB creams if you need, primer, face and lid primer, brows, mascara, bronzer, highlighter, setting powder, and blush. I don't really think I missed anything, did I? Oh, lips. Yeah, big one for me since I'm a big lip junkie. I didn't bring any lip products out here. I didn't bring lip liners. I don't have a favorite. Some days I don't use them at all. Some days I do. I don't have a favorite, so I didn't bring anything out. And I didn't bring any of my lipsticks out because I can't pick a favorite. If I had to, my MAC lipsticks, yes. My Ofra liquid lipsticks, top. They're all behind me in these here, and I just use them. Today, I just have the Tarte lip gloss on, lip balm and gloss, just for something easy. I'm exhausted, so I didn't want to do full makeup. And so I don't have favorites. So they will be continued, and I just go through them and go, yep, this is the right color. I needed something a little pinkier, or a little bit more coral, or I want the burgundy, like berry look, or so I have no favorites for those. So that is my favorite makeup of 2021. And of course, I'm going to continue to use all of this in 2022. Some things as they run out, I probably won't repurchase just because I get so much that I can just keep on moving in new things to try. But like, I would have never thought I would have liked this brand. And Iconic London, this is my favorite bronzer because it's perfect for me. I probably would not have purchased that otherwise. So, you know, blushes, yeah, I love MAC. Hourglass, I love the ambient lights. And the Benefit Georgia Peach, love that. I want to try some others. Favorite all time. Been using this since, oh my God, probably 20, 30 years. Love this. Was using Clinique prior. Switched to Laura Geller. Will never walk away from Laura Geller. She better not ever stop making that. I have 3 or 4 backups. And she's going to start playing now. So she's starting to feel a little bit better. It took all night and all day. Oh, say prayers for her that she gets better. She's just struggling at the moment. So thanks all for watching. Let me know some of your favorites. Do you use any of these? Would you like to try any of these? And I'll, you know, use some more of these and do another Get Ready With Me. If not this month, maybe in March, I'll do another one and pull some of these products and share them. I did prior. Let me know some of your favorites in the comments down below. I would love to know. Is there something really good out there that I don't use? I might have it and just haven't pulled it for my everyday yet. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Thank you to all my channel members. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye now.